Hi, my name is Nisam Mohammed. Today, I want to share a story with you. A story which has always been inspiring me. The story has been used in many contests in many ways. The story is about Akbar and Birbal. Once, Akbar and Birbal went on to a forest for hunting an animal. While Akbar, the king, was trying to take out his sword, he hurt his hand. To be specific, he hurt his thumb. Birbal, who was considered to be the wise man of the time, smiled at that. He laughed at it. And he said, Raja, whatever happens, happens for your good. The Raja was crying in pain as he was hurt his finger. He actually shouted at Birbal and it said, What do you mean? I've hurt my finger. I'm crying in a pain. And you're saying that whatever happens, happens for a good? I don't see any good in this. And he got so angry that he told the other people along with him who went on to hunting, take him to the kingdom and put him in the cage. And I will return back after completing my hunt. The Raja alone started his hunt in the jungle. As he was trying to chase the animal, he was caught by some tribes. The tribes they were actually celebrating a festival, and as a part of their festival, they wanted to sacrifice somebody to their god. When they saw the king, who was good enough in personality, they thought that's the best person to be sacrificed to our gods. The tribes take the king along with them, and they were preparing for the festival and for the festival and to sacrifice him. And everything was ready, and as they about to sacrifice the king, one among them noticed that the thumb of the king was injured. And that man told everybody else, saying that, hey, we cannot sacrifice this man to our God because he has a thumb which is hurt. And our God will be angry because we are giving him an injured person as a sacrifice. And he says to all the other priests there, saying that, okay, let us leave this man because he has an injured finger and a God will be angry if we sacrifice him. And he convinced and he let the king go. The king was very happy. He was happy because the injured thumb has actually saved his life. The king realized that whatever happens, happens for a good. He came back to his kingdom. He spoke to Birbal and he ordered his man to release Birbal with due respect immediately. When Birbal came back to king, and he again smiled and he laughed and said, Raja, whatever happens, happens for good. The king was apologizing him. He said, I'm very sorry, Birbal. Because of me, you were in cage. It was my mistake that I didn't realize whatever happens for a good. And today, because of my injured finger, I'm alive. Or else they would have sacrificed me. To this, the Birbal again laughed and smiled, saying, whatever happens, happens for a good. The Raja was astonished. He was surprised. And he asked, what good do you see for yourself in this? In fact, you were right. But I made you to be encaged. I gave you a punishment. Why are you still smiling? Then the Birbal replies to the king, saying, if I would have been with you, I don't know about you, but they would have definitely sacrificed me because I did not injure my thumb. That's the moral of the story. Whatever happens, happens for a good. Imagine if Raja wouldn't have hurt his thumb that day, he would have been sacrificed. Imagine if Raja wouldn't have sent Birbal back, maybe he would have been sacrificed because he's the next person who was fit apart from Raja among the others. Now, put the story into your life and my life. Today, I'm able to do this session. Today, I'm able to make these videos. It's all about I'm able to get some extra time due to pandemic. Today, I'm able to spend time with my family. I'm able to enjoy my favorite hobby of cooking because of this pandemic. I'm not saying that everything is happening good. Of course, there are lots of people losing their life, people losing their jobs. But remember, there's always something good to learn this. Maybe the people who lost their job will become entrepreneurs. Maybe the people who lost their job will have their own business one day. Maybe the people who lost their job today will become successful. The whole story or the moral is we should not lose our hope. We should continue to fight this war. We should continue to be positive. We should continue to be optimistic. We should continue to vision. We should continue to aim. We should never lose hope because something which happened bad will affect us. If you see today, the world has changed. Things are changing rapidly. Work from home is becoming normal. People are shifting to e-commerce, e-business. In fact, the people who I've seen who are selling unhygienic things, now they're changing into sell hygienic things. They're selling sanitizers, they're selling masks. They have left the things which were not good for health. People have stopped smoking. People have stopped alcohol. All of this, I really feel there's some positive going on. And I think this is the right time to recall the story that there is definitely something good after something which has happened to you bad. Take this as a motivation. Take this and do not stop fighting for it. Even if you have to see the Atmanirbhar Bharat, people have stopped giving contracts to China. People have started investments in India. And I definitely see there's a lot of scope in future for India as one of the biggest producer of the goods and manufacturers. There's no other country which is powerful than in India in future when it comes to the manpower and workforce and true values. This is the right time that you and me should also think about it. Maybe we can stop and think, rethink our life, maybe do self-reflection and see what we can do. Second thing is always being very optimistic. Maybe some people have lost job. I'm so sorry for them. But again, if you look at, there's an opportunity for them to start their career. People have lost their business opportunities. But this is the right time that they should relook at business strategies. Maybe do a different business, start something different new. And they would definitely be source to do that. And together as one, I'm sure we will stand strong. And never lose your hope, never lose your trust. All of this, the many narratives, there can be many stories, can be many examples from the story. And I always read the story or go through story whenever I feel down. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a good day. Jai Hind. Bye-bye.